It is November the 21st, 2012, and this will be the latest in a series of videos showing the restoration process of my 1935 Maytag Model 30 Wringer Washer. It's essentially finished as far as the restoration process goes, with a couple of exceptions which I'll explain in just a minute. But essentially the paint job is complete and the decals have been put on. So she's looking pretty much in showroom condition. One exception is the motor, which I'll bring in a close-up on later. It's working fine, as you'll see in a minute. It just needs a new black paint job. So this short video will show the highlights. The decals are amazing. They're from a supplier in Ohio who, from what I understand, has the original silk screens from Maytag. So these are definitely vintage style, authentic. As I mentioned in previous videos, the paint is called Leaf Rising from Lowe's in-house paint company Valspar. It's a really close match to the original, and I think it's really good paint. There is one thing to keep in mind if you ever use it. It takes a long time to cure. It's about 2 weeks to completely get hard. I mean, it's touchable within 30 minutes, but it remains soft enough that you could scratch it with a fingernail up to 2 weeks after painting. Plus, I did 2 and sometimes 3 coats in certain areas, such as the lid here. So 3 decals I've got: the one on the front, as I've showed you, the one on the top lid, and then around the side, the one on the Wringer housing. So for those who requested the quote-unquote money shot, let's turn it on and give it a whirl. So there's the interior. It's shone up beautifully with Mother's mag and aluminum polish, and I left the pressure release bar in bare metal. I lacquered it so it wouldn't rust, but I like the contrast of the bare metal with the paint. I think that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to turn it on and give you a little show here of it in operation. I'm going to put the lid back down because right now the paint is still soft, and if it leans against this rubber cushion here, it will leave an impression still. So bear with me one moment and I'll get the electricity turned on. So we'll switch it to on. And there she is, running beautifully, purring like a kitten, albeit a 77-year-old kitten. And let's get the wringer turned on. And there she is in full operation. The tub is still pitted, which there's nothing that can be done about that, but it has shone up considerably. Certainly from what it was when I got it from the hardware Hank store in early Iowa back in August. So I hope you enjoyed that. And, oh yes, a quick shot of the engine, or the motor. It needs, as I said, a bit of black paint. But for its age, it is running beautifully. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.